Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Tavern of Tomes. My name is RK Fox. I am your tavern keeper, and I am joined today by my fellow storytellers, Kent Aldridge, Samuel Bowen, Christian Majewski, the one and only Rachel, and Alex Oak. And together we're going to weave a world of myth and legend. The walls of my tavern are lined with leather-bound books filled with blank pages. Once a week here at the tavern, we open a tome at dusk and fill its pages with stories. The world outside is dark and scary. It has its beauties, but they're hard to see at night. So, for the time being, let's leave this world and go adventure, shall we? Now, last we left off, our party officially escaped. Firstly, tried to burn all of Rosewood to death, and instead just revealed that her body is going to reconstitute using this weird glowing luminescent blood. Destroyed the Ravager again. Leapt out of the hole. I was going to say the window, but it's the hole that the dragon version of Lorenzo blew in the wall. And then Featherfall outside. Vale. And then they started making their way to Avito. Vale had a little panic attack in the ethereal plane. Then it was just hyperventilating. And then he started to reflect on his life. And then he was like, well, I guess I might as well go to where my friends are probably going to be. And so for 8 hours sort of trudged towards where they're going to be. And then saw a sign, or rather, right as he was about to exit the ethereal plane, had a vision of a chapel burning down, a child in need of help inside that burning chapel, and the street of the city demarcation sign of the town of Verte. And then, as he popped out, looked up and saw a sign that said 34 miles to Verte. So he made his way to Verte. Arrived to find that the chapel was not a chapel of Aedos, not one of the ones of the god he used to follows. I don't know what he would consider himself in that regard. But not one of Aedos, one of Valkyra, goddess of the moon and the night, or goddess of the moons, rather. There are three, and the night. And he stuck around for a little bit, initially just waiting for the service that they were going to host at their weekend service, and the night before, the chapel started to burn. Vale was awoken by alarm bells and ran into the building to go find the kid. Found Elric was his name, found Elric and ran him out of the burning chapel, and was brought face to face with the reality that he does not have to destroy things in order to help people. And we pick up there as Vale. I don't know how much longer you would stay in this town before you picked up en route back to Avito.
Yeah, I think he would very quickly, realize like this was what I was here for. I miss my friends, and also I'm not made for small village life.
Yeah, for sure.
I think. Even like I think the first day or two of him being here waiting for the service, he was just kind of still recovering from the ordeal of being taken to the ethereal plane. Yeah. But then he was like, all right, I'm bored. Nothing's happening. And I think he just goes and makes his way to the port to, I guess, catch a ship.
Well, so the Tides Unsleeping are still waiting for you in Avito. So, you are able to make your way to the Avito, make your way to the city of Avito where the Tides Unsleeping, you guys, Vale arrives like 5 days after you, but does catch up with you eventually.
Mm-hmm. I think on the journey,
while we're
Vale...
waiting... Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, on the journey, I think Vale... is just spending a lot of time pondering everything, and thinking and trying to figure out what it means, Um. Yeah. So I think he's wondering all sorts of like what happened, why did I even receive the vision? I mean, obviously it was a vision of the future. What the heck is that? Am I a prophet? Why? Like, what is Eazas doing? Yeah. And I think if people are walking past him on the road, that like he's gonna sound a little bit like a madman because he's just constantly mumbling to himself as he's walking. And just, what is going on? Why? What is happening? I just don't understand. What?
Yeah.
What does this mean? Yeah. So.
For sure. Yeah. And while you're waiting, Lucien, you wanted to do something?
Yeah, while we're waiting, I want to see, do we hear anything about a 7-foot-tall giant rescuing a child out of a burning church a couple villages over?
No, I don't think you do, because of how far, like, this is not just a couple villages over. Okay. Marimont is where Myth Unending is. Then there's Verte, then there's Eberron, and then there's Avito. So it's all the way around a very long link of towns. So.
Okay. I was just wondering because it would be fun.
Yeah, for sure. You do not hear about it before the veil arrives back to you. Actually, hold on. Couple things worth of note. As you guys are making your way through, running out of Marimont, passing through Eberron and Avito, firstly, you do not see anyone stuck in their hex lights. But you do notice populations of cities are less. There are individuals who have hex lights who, one of the big points of conversation is that some people who used to have hex lights are just straight up gone.
Oh, but people remember them.
People remember them, but there are people who are straight up gone. And it's about 50% of the people who had hex lights to begin with. In addition to that, some of the members of the Tides Unsleeping are gone when you arrive back.
Oh.
There were a few of them who had hex lights. None of the chief officers. These are just sort of like the nameless crew who have been traveling with you since the beginning.
When
Johnny Boy,
people are
Slim
gone,
Jim?
Yeah, so they're straight up gone.
Did they just disappear? Like 1 minute there, the next minute gone? Was it they said oh, I've got to pick up some milk, and then never came back?
They vanished. Poof.
Cool. Okay. The necklaces we made with weird hexlite pieces, do they still exist around our...
Yeah, you're still wearing them.
Okay.
Yeah, and to note, not everybody who has a hex light is gone.
Right.
It seems that, and you're able to get this report more specifically when you get back to the ship. The crew members that were using hex time vanished, but the ones who were just using so hex time was the thing that the Doom Scroll was running, where it takes a single point in time and stretches it out into an extended period of time.
Into infinity.
Those are the people who are gone. So the people who were engaging with the technology that the Doom Scroll was upholding, those people are gone.
Oh, okay.
So
basically, there's a sense that it's kind of our fault that they're gone.
Yeah, to some extent, that something about destroying the Doom Scroll or something about that did something to the people who were using that technology that removed them from existence entirely.
Cool.
Love that.
Yeah. Like I said, Vale shows up about 5 days later, and you guys are able to set sail to make it back to Aleno with the body of Rosewood.
I think when
I think-
Vale gets back, Lucian does not stop making fun of him for disappearing in like the crucial moment of the fight.
Well, I was gonna say the first thing, like when Vale walks on the ship, it's like I might be a prophet. I'm not sure what happened, and proceeds to tell everybody everything that happened while he was in there. He's like, Straya, I did get to the point of swinging my axe through you. I'm really sorry. I needed it. Didn't work, obviously. Since you
Lucian's like, it's okay. All of us have gone through that phase with Treya at some point.
If it makes you feel any better, I attempted to punch Lucian a few times too.
I feel
I
great.
am
Thank you.
indestructible.
So,
If you have any visions about me burning buildings, please let me know right away.
yep, we'll
Kim.
do.
Great. Thanks.
Next time you need to take a break, come up with a better story.
As he's walking
have-
past him, he just smacks him on the back of the head.
Lucian does give you like a hug though when he sees you.
Vale hugs back.
All right. You guys are able to sail back to Aleno. We are going to enter downtime again. We are all, at this point, I hope, fairly familiar with the system of quest actions, communication, yada, yada, yada. Who would like to kick things off?
I think Vale, basically, as soon as they get to the city, is going to the Chapel of Aedos.
Okay.
And he's gonna find the priest there and
Okay.
tell him what happened. And just what the heck was that?
I think the priest will invite you to meditate and pray with him. As you guys beseech Aedos for an answer.
Vale will do that.
Go ahead and give me another charisma religion check.
That will be an 18.
Okay, an 18 is a failure on a first quest action, and I don't believe you have anything else you could do to bolster that. So I think what this is just going to be is you pray, and you're not given a clear answer, unfortunately. You are not certain what this is, but whatever it is, you know that you were able to help someone without having to destroy anything. And I think that is like coming out of this prayer, even the priest, even the priest there, just points that out. It's like, because I believe you'd met with him before and talked about, destroying and yada, yada, yada. And I think that's where he guides you and points you back to that point.
And I think Vale, I think if you don't mind, because this will take up, like, Vale won't be here.
Yeah.
My thought is, I think Vale asks him, is there somewhere I can go to, like, get away and think?
Well, that depends. How far do you wish to go? We have sort of private rooms here for prayer that you could use if that is to your liking, or if you wanted, there are more secluded gardens of other Eidosian chapels here in the city.
Like, is there like a... Yeah, I guess that would work. So yeah, I think he'll go find one of those secluded gardens that doesn't feel like it's in a city, and I think he's going to spend the rest of the month there, basically.
Okay. Sounds good.
Do you want me to roll for that? I want to use my second action for it.
Just do the same thing, but alone this time?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, sure, go for it.
That will be a...
Or actually,
19.
wait a minute, hold on. I forgot to say this. You cannot roll on the same track twice in a month.
Oh, yes. That's right.
While you're considering what to do for your next quest action, Straya, one night after you've made it back, you hear in your mind waking you up from a dream.
Straya, it is time for you to ascend. We are done waiting for you.
Right. I realized that we forgot to come see you on our last trip. Can we meet? Talk?
Yes.
Docs?
10 minutes.
Great. So I'll go down to the docks where I met him the first time and just hope that he's there.
Yeah, you go down to the docks, and in the same fashion as last time, rising up out of the water, this humanoid.
Yeah, so why do you want me to take the throne?
Your mother left it open, abandoned us. You are heir to the fleet, to the Renegade's legacy,
And its arm lifts up and points towards the palace.
the throne of the Cyanarchy as well. It is time for you to ascend.
Time. I'm barely an adult. Also, I am just finding out all of this information about my family. I'm not saying that I don't want it, but how about an internship or something? Give me a couple years to learn. It just feels a little fast to jump right to, rule the world, land and sea.
It only feels fast when you have not had to wait 18 years.
It's 18 years to a tree.
Will you not
Why do you...
ascend?
I'm not saying I'm not going to. I just am trying to figure out why. I mean, why don't you ascend?
It is not my throne. It is yours.
And if I say no, what then? I'm not saying I'm saying no. I'm feeling out all the options.
No is not an option. Do you refuse?
Okay. No, I didn't say anything about refusing. Just again, just being curious. Can you give me a month? A bunch of people disappeared. I just want to like see about that. And then, but I feel like it'll be easier if I'm not in the limelight, right? You become the face of things and then people watch your every move. Right now, I'm under the radar. Nobody really cares about me. So it might be my fault why the people are gone. So I just kind of want to
Then you
see if I can
should
figure
have
out what's
said,
up.
you should have said, have the resources at your beck and call to figure out what happened.
Yeah, but like I said, when you're front and center, then everybody's like, oh, why is she asking about this? And then it becomes a big deal. But if you're just a little nobody, I'm not, listen, I got
You
people
ascend
backing
or
me.
not?
I'll ascend. I'm just asking for a month.
No. Now.
I really don't like being told what to do. My mom always hated that about me. So, I feel like you're making me not want to do the thing. And I want to, but I just need a month.
No.
What's 1 month to 18 years? You said it yourself.
I have been waiting and I wait no longer.
Okay. But if I ascend, I do it my way.
You will ascend. Yes.
Yes.
Now.
Like this instant now, or like tomorrow now?
Now. My fleet is in the harbor. Able to help you siege the castle to take your throne.
So now. Okay. You came prepared. Okay. What if we could do this peacefully? I feel like sieging is a bit dramatic. If you know what I mean.
I will give you 24 hours.
Thank you.
And it splashes into the water. You get drenched by the splash it creates.
Oh, and I'm gonna run to Lucian.
For sure. We're going to bounce away from this scene, and I'm actually going to pop to Dice Bro. Because
If I can say,
Oh, go.
I would I would love the idea. I love the idea that last time there was like this drunk old sailor who always told big stories, who afterwards ran to the tavern and tell everybody what he saw. And this time he was there again, and he ran to the same tavern. And he's like, "I told you all," and they still don't believe him.
Yep.
So when the ships come crawling out of the water,
I want to bounce to Dice Bro because I want to know what your plan is with Rosewood.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do we know about Rosewood? Anything?
Well, so I think that's a matter of your investigation. Who do you plan to get involved in this? I want to know how you're going about this.
I'm gonna, if I can wean in here, I was already planning on looking into the disappearances, and part of that was going to be figuring out what the heck is going on with Rosewood.
Okay.
So I am definitely, my first action is going to this.
Okay. Dice Bro, what did you just roll for?
To see what I would do.
Okay.
And what did the magic 8-ball tell you?
So there was a magic academy that his family used to work for.
Correct.
You know, before they died.
Yes.
Arian University, yes.
Is there a way potentially to like pack up Rosewood into a nice little like backpack, C-3PO Chewbacca style, and then like take her on a boat with me?
Okay, so
to the university.
You want to sail to another continent?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you intending to do that like ASAP, like right away?
Yep. As soon as can be.
Telling any of the party?
He'd probably tell Lorenzo, because Lorenzo would then tell everyone else, but you know, he wouldn't actually try and stop him at all.
I mean,
Am I wrong?
got you pegged.
That's
Like,
awesome.
thank you for saving me. I'm gonna take, sister, not sister, to Magic University. Enjoy. Good time on the boat.
Okay. Roll a wisdom check.
No. Remember, Lorenzo, remember. What would Lucian do? WW8LD.
My roll was under a 10 and kind of goes, okay, have a good trip.
Amazing.
See you next time.
Amazing. All right. So Dice Bro leaves the city with his sister, and will be on the seas for 2 weeks. So we'll call that your first quest action. No need to roll for it because it's just travel. Okay. Any other actions before we resolve the 24 hours following the command to Straya to ascend to her throne?
I guess
Oh,
my
I'm not
first
there.
action is yeah, I don't know, because my first action was going to be looking into the people.
I mean, you can still look into the people, but you wake up one day and Rosewood is gone.
Yeah, but Rosewood is like the only lead because it
That is true.
feels like it's somehow definitely connected to her. I guess I will try to maybe the other best thing that I can think of is like creating a spy network, or like sending in an informant into Myth Unending to try and find out how the Doom Scroll worked and see how Hex Time worked, to try and maybe reverse, because obviously there's some kind of chrono magic going on here.
Something.
And quite obviously, the Ravager. Well, okay, I'm putting this together. I don't know that Lucian would be putting this together because he does have an intelligence of 10. But, obviously, the Ravager has something to do with it, which means that 10th level magic has something to do with it, which means that the Doom Scroll, something there must have happened that fractured space-time. Best way that I can piece all of that together. I don't know that Lucian would necessarily piece all of that together, or at least have that type of lead. Because again, I'm just speculating. I'm not necessarily working off of real information.
Okay, so just to summarize that, though, you want to create some sort of spy network or send a spy to investigate Myth Unending and the Doom Scroll.
Yes. Or the only other way that, like, Lucian would know how to accomplish something like that would be just straight up blackmail them and just be like, hey, yo, if you don't give me access to the information, I will spend the rest of my life burying your reputation because this is your fault.
Which one are you
did this.
Which route are you gonna go? Are you gonna go the spy network or are you gonna go blackmail?
Blackmail him.
What if I... Is there somebody... Oh, actually, yeah, I know exactly who I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to the captain of my district. I'm gonna go to Captain Trudeau.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go sit and sip coffee with her and just be like, so, me and my friends and the Veil might have, and Dice Bro might have caused some kind of reef in space. Or time, or both. And the bunch of people that were there are not there anymore. And they were all fixated on the thing that I told Straya not to play with. And here are my two options. It feels like one is more noble, and the other one feels like it's more political. What should I do? What would... If you were in a position like I am, would you just leave it to the king? But the king is young. He already has enough on his shoulders. I need... And I feel like Lucian always makes fun of her for being older than him. So I think he'll just go like, I think I need the wisdom of somebody with many years of experience.
All right, you do not have to point that out every time.
Somebody who has seen the first Scion rise to power. Somebody who was here before
I'm not that old. I'm not that old. First Scion was ages ago. All right, so your options are effectively something more covert, low risk, medium reward, or something a little more combative, high risk, high reward.
Yes, and I am not sure that the court would be in approval of this, and so I can't talk to anybody there.
Given the amount of time that it would take to even gain actionable information on the high risk, high reward option, I would lean towards low risk, medium reward. I would lean towards sending some sort of spy. Because intimidation, blackmail, you have to know that is going to be successful. And it feels like, given where they're at, they may not be receptive to receiving a blackmail threat, and they may just blow you off, and then you have nothing, and you have no actionable information, and you've exposed the cyanarchy. You've created a tension that does not need to be there. So my suggestion would be a spy network.
As always, nothing beats ages of wisdom.
Again, you do not have to point it out every time. I am not that old. I am only in my mid-40s.
You could be my mother.
Barely.
You'd be young. You'd be young.
Very young. My mother would have yelled at me. Would have gotten in so much
My
trouble.
mother did too.
Your mother would have yelled at me.
Yes, she would. Yeah, in that case, I think Lucian would set up the spy network.
Okay.
And try to dig up as much dirt on, obviously with a focus on the Doom Scroll specifically.
Yeah.
But try to dig up a bunch of dirt, kind of keeping the blackmail option in his back pocket.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, or like, well, it'll be the same as a persuasion check, but we're gonna call it like a politics check to get a spy out there to work on it.
This is the level 12
Yep.
character sheet.
We need the level 8.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Woo!
DC 20.
Barely made it. 21.
Nice.
16 plus 5.
Okay.
Oh wait, we're level 8, so I technically would have gotten a feat.
Yeah, a feat, or you could have gotten ASI.
A feat.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't need it right now. So,
Cool.
Yep, I
Yeah.
will.
21 is a success. So here's what I think happens is you are able to set up a spy network. Right now, in this first month, the operation is setting up the spy network. In previous months, you can use your communication, your free communication, to just get a piece of information. Okay?
Oh, cool.
So that is, you've just got that established. You can activate that every single month.
Awesome. Yep. And then my second action will be helping Straya when she comes to me.
Okay. Sounds good. Lorenzo, is there anything you wanted to do before we carry out the Straya shipwright situation?
I think that he's going to go to a library
Okay.
and try somebody who may know some information about nature god
Okay. Sounds
or
good.
greater beings.
Sounds good. Go ahead and give me your choice of an investigation, perception, or persuasion check.
Investigation, perception, or persuasion. Persuasion is a lot better.
Yeah.
And so that is going to be an 18.
An 18 is a failure. Is there anybody nearby who wants to spend their second quest action or quest action on that?
I think it's less about who's nearby and more about who will he actually tell that he's doing that.
That's true.
Yeah.
You could take a stress point and mark 2 of your skill checks for disadvantage for the rest of this downtime.
Sure, he'll do that.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and get a reroll.
That's worse.
Okay, sounds good. Unfortunately, yeah, you go into the library and I think, tell me what this failure looks like. Tell me what causes this to fail.
Him not being able to read.
You think that there's going to be, I think he's just difficult. Again, he walks in there and he's asking these questions of these people, trying to like, I feel like it's high enough that he gets somebody to help him,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, he's just like, I feel like he just gets obnoxious about it for a while after like asking questions, and he's impatient because he can't. And the person doing this is like, I don't have to do this, I don't have to help you.
Yeah.
And eventually he just kind of leaves, and he's like, whatever. Like, he got close, but he just didn't.
You got impatient, basically. You got impatient and irritable, and that just
Basically,
kind of
yeah.
ruined the social
It's like,
encounter.
I don't need information. I need to read it first because you can't read. I feel like that's kind of
Yeah.
too.
Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and pop to Straya as you run to Lucian to tell him about the situation with the shipwright.
Yes, I run to Lucian and I say, we have to go. I need to, I need your help. I need to talk to my brother. We gotta go. And she's just gonna keep walking.
Okay. I think we need an escape plan just in case they decide to throw us in jail. Unless you're really chill with me throwing you under the bus.
All she says is we gotta go talk to him. And then
She doesn't explain. She just says you need to go talk
I
to.
understood that you explained first. I mean, yeah,
No.
he follows you because he's like, oh, you need my help? Oh, of course.
yeah. And then
Oh, you need my help?
we
Of
go
course
to-
you do.
Of course you do. Who else? You came to the smartest guy you know.
we go to the palace
Yeah, absolutely.
and
Dead of night.
I can get in. I'm just gonna go full unless I get stopped by guards.
No,
I'm
you
just-
wouldn't, because you have your little emblem allowing you entrance at any point in time.
Yeah.
I will make
will they
real quick that while you're really stressed, Lucian takes like at least half an hour to get ready before you guys leave to go through that. Because like, we're going outside, I gotta do my hair.
Amazing.
If
Put
you
some
do
baby
that,
oil
I
on,
think you will meet her at the palace. She's pacing because like she's literally like, we have to go. She's just gonna leave right away and assume that you're behind her, and then
Okay.
by the time
I mean, I guess
she'll like
I guess
pace
that-
outside the palace like.
Okay, yeah.
So you guys enter the palace
okay.
together. You are able to get to
Yes.
like just outside of the king's like you're a little bit outside of the Scion sleeping quarters, and you have to like make a request to a guard to be like, we need him to wake up now.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna say: is as
he-
oh yes,
Does he not have like a chamberlain?
a chamberlain.
You know, like a chamberlain. Sorry.
Yeah,
I always
he
thought
had.
it was chamberlain.
That's what I'm basically saying is like he's got someone who will go into him to explain the situation. If you explain why you need to speak to him right now.
It wouldn't be a chamberlain. Chamberlains are like essentially the god of all butlers. So it would be more like a lowly servant.
Yes, a servant of some kind.
Yeah.
It's the servant that you get for the middle of the night.
Okay. Sorry, I was just curious.
No, you're good. You're good. Absolutely. Go ahead and give me. We're gonna call this is gonna be the check for this quest action. One of you can give me persuasion with advantage. You can.
I'm gonna be like, I need to talk to him, and if they start asking questions, I'm just gonna. Oh wait, do I have to see them? Do I have sending?
You don't have to see someone for sending. And Straya, you could have learned sending when you leveled up from 7 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because remember,
I have it.
sending.
Yeah, I was like, I know I had it, but I'm confused on what is what. Okay, then I'm just gonna use sending. If the guards like trying to get me like ask
Sounds good.
questions,
In that case, we'll ignore that check. You send a message.
I'll be like, yeah, I don't even know. She's just so, bro. Get up. Get up. We need to talk. No extra ears or eyes. We have to talk right now. Wake up! And then I'm gonna scream the last part.
As you scream into his brain, as you scream into his brain, it takes like a minute, but he walks out of his chamber and says to this servant, like, it is fine. They are allowed. No, he got dressed. That's what the minute was for. Excuse you. He gets.
I wanted to see him in his royal undies.
Sorry, that's not what you're gonna see. Then he excuses the servant and brings you guys to basically the war council room that you guys have met in several times before. What is going on? Why do you come, interrupt my sleep, sending straight into my brain?
How much do you love your life?
As in, like, the current status that I operate at, or like being alive instead of dead?
Like being alive instead of dead, right? You want to keep living,
yes,
right?
For sure.
Okay.
Yes.
That's great. So, we have a problem. I probably should have told you sooner, but I wasn't quite sure where we were at. Listen, I love being your sister. I like being your secret sister. However, that secret's about to become public. And...
What?
What did you do?
I have not done anything. So I am going to be forced to take the throne unless we figure out something. I would prefer to have a half brother who is alive because I kind of like it. But I'm not gonna lie, the guy intent on putting me on the throne kind of scares me. So I have 24 hours to figure out how to do this peacefully. I brought Lucian because he's a smooth talker. Maybe we can come up with some kind of plan.
Why does this need to what happens if this does not happen in the next 24 hours?
Freya, who is this person?
So, y'all know my mom was a pirate. Renegade and shipwright, hand in hand. Turns out the shipwright, also slave owner. But we'll get into more of that later, Lonnie. It's a long story. But basically...
It involves my brother.
Yes. But anyways, I may have told him that I would be willing to ascend the throne. I figured it could be like a peaceful joint thing. Actually, I wasn't even sure if I really wanted it, but I don't know. I like maybe didn't hate it. But then I saw him tonight. We were supposed to meet with him a while ago. It didn't happen. Saw him tonight. He was like, you have to ascend right now. I got us 24 hours. He said, even if I don't say yes, I will be ascending the throne. And he's got a fleet ready to siege the castle. Did we mention he's a living forest? So, yeah.
Living forest. What?
Also, yep, some kind of magical forest fell in love with another part of the forest, and they like became sentient and created a whole fleet of ships. And he's got a body now, and
had a bunch of little baby forests.
Strangely loyal to my mom and her running of fleet, but also I like my life too, and I don't want to be killed for treason, which is why I'm telling you this. So maybe we can come up with a plan. we need a peaceful transfer of power. That is all I'm saying. And I was thinking,
Alternatively, do we need a transfer of power at all? I am in charge of all of our royal fleets. We have several ships in the harbor. If these ships, these opposing ships, are just out in the bay, what is keeping us from just sending our own navy out there and destroying them?
it's possible. But also, again, living forest has lived for a while, kind of scared. I'd love to do this with little to no bloodshed. What I was thinking is we transfer the power peacefully, and then I just maybe in name, but really it's you running the country, and then we find a way to dismantle this guy secretly over time.
Straya? I love you? That does not feel like a good plan. That does not...
No? Okay.
That feels like we are compromising with the person making threats. My suggestion is not to compromise with the person making threats, because they should not be the ones defining how we take actions.
But we should become the person making the threats.
I mean, given that we have significantly more firepower, and we're not demanding that someone else completely flip over a government on its head, feels like the right person to be making threats. It's more of a, like, stand down and we'll leave you alone, versus a, you know, we're going to go come screw up your life. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Lucian?
If I may, my royal highnesses,
Ugh.
I agree with the prince. If we do this, if we do a coup overnight, the shipwright will not be satisfied. What is this accent? The shipwright will not be satisfied if we simply pretend that you're on the throne. But we also cannot change the entire system overnight. That was never the plan. You were supposed to rule alongside each other.
I love
will
all
not
these
accept
plans.
you. There will be chaos on the streets if you do this.
Listen, all I really care about is that Bonnie stays alive, and if you're confident, she looks directly at him, if you're confident that we can beat him, I'm willing to try. But if you doubt even a little bit, to me it's not worth losing lives, and especially not worth losing more family. I'd rather give in, or seem to give in, do things peacefully, and then figure it out after.
I do not know how we, quote unquote, seem to give in without actually giving in. This is too big of a ruse to present and it actually be a ruse.
I mean, I'm here. I bought us 24 hours, but
I suggest we start reaching out to the admirals, captains, and commodores, get ships ready to sail, and prepare for a battle at sea in our harbor.
Do you have any powerful wizards or magic users in your arsenal?
We have a few.
Because we technically do have a bard of the shipwright in our disposal.
What is your
Maybe
thinking?
we could find out. We could try to find out if there's a way that we could harm it from afar, directly.
Ooh.
Harm its soul rather than the husk that is its body.
Let us do some research. I assume you speak of the tides on sleeping.
Yes, I speak of the tides and sleeping. I believe I remember that being one of the ships that were built out of him. I am not sure. We are operating off of
It
a
is.
fairy tale, to be fair.
Yes. We will send some mystics down to the port to begin to research what we might be able to do to the immaterial being of the shipwright. And to the material being, we will blow it full of cannonball holes.
I like your
Straya got super paranoid.
Okay.
Can you look around, see if there's anybody watching, listening? I don't know if she would know about scrying, but
Yeah.
if she does,
Go
there's
ahead.
a way to like
Give
check
me an, we'll call that an insight or arcana check.
that. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Alternatively, do you have the detect magic spell?
Do I have? No, I have
I
dispel
believe
magic.
I do.
Okay, Straya, just go ahead and give me your check.
Okay, what was it again? Sorry.
Arcana or insight?
Ooh, that's not gonna be great. Arcana. Okay, my Arcana 5. 12.
12. Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you on a 12. As you start to just clock, trying to figure out, is there something arcane resonating on me that could set up a scrying or something like that? You think back to when the shipwright pulled back into the water. The very first time it did that, it did not soak you. The second time you did get soaked. You believe that something in that was to mark you and divine into your location or the things you've said. You cannot be sure, but you are at a point where you're like, it might be good to cast Dispel Magic on myself.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Straya, as you cast Dispel Magic on yourself, I'm going to need an intelligence roll, a spellcasting check, to try and dispel the demarcation left on you. I'm going to let you know you need this to be a 10 or higher on the die, because I believe you have a +5 to your intelligence.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you need a 10 or higher on the die.
Okay, I got a 13
Okay,
on the die.
yeah. As you cast Dispel Magic, a variety of different water molecules and algae literally just shoot off of your body and drop to the ground on the sides and around you. You do not know whether that was actively being scryed on or actively being used as a divinatory aid, but it could have been.
Yep. So we may have less than 24 hours. I should have done that
What did you
beforehand.
do?
I'm sorry. He left something on me magically, and like I heard of this thing called scrying, and you can like watch other people, and it seemed like really cool magic. I actually was like trying to look into it myself. So there's a possibility that he just heard everything I told you.
It seems to me,
And this is why we don't go meet weird ancient beings at night in the harbor by ourselves?
He was talking in my brain. What else was I supposed to do? And the first time it was fine.
Come and get me! Come and literally get anybody.
All right,
Get
let's
the free- well,
let's
maybe
not argue about this now. We need to come up with an actionable plan much sooner. So I am going to wake Mystics. We are going to investigate the Tides Unsleeping. We are going to be preparing, and I need the two of you to get your crew ready to actually make some actionable attacks on wherever this shipwright is. We are going into a wharf that may come onto the shores of our city, and I want to keep it out in the bay instead.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And with that, we're going to finish this chapter of Tavern of Tomes. Before we go, does anybody have anything they want to plug?
Yeah, check out my other
nope.
podcast, Multi Nerds podcast, because Stray might die after this. So
This is not going well for us.
it's literally not going well.
Yeah. Check out Magic
It's that
Missile.
time in the story where the heroes go back in time and do everything wrong just to realize the power of friendship or something.
The bad and
Yeah, this is the bad ending.
yeah.
If Reese time warps us again, I'm flying back to the States and punching him in the face.
Alex, you were about to start a pitch.
Oh yeah, just check out Magic Missile Minis. I do D&D and Warhammer kit bashes and different hobby stuff. It's a good time. And then check out KYN, my band. We're releasing music, doing cool stuff. So go check us out.
Check out the Musings of a Wanderer on Instagram and Substack, and also Twitter and Threads, I think. But Instagram and Substack. I'm posting articles and fun little things, so go check it out.
Nice. Sam.
Check out samuelbowen.substack.com. I write articles kind of about stories and or write stories that I also put up there. So check it out.
Nice. Check out RK Fox on Instagram and YouTube. I take comments and turn them into playable 5e mechanics. And then check out patreon.com/Tavern of Tomes, capital T in Tavern and Tomes. Thank you all so much for joining us. We love you all. And come back next week because this story is not over yet. We love you all. Good night.
Bye.